Two dumbasses in the mic. Oh shit, son.
You have two guys playing with your junk. Damn, I didn't know that about myself.
Like, bitch, I own the moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Jay Smith, Max Torbochkin, it's another damn good show.
Well, that escalated quickly.
And the next day she went to walk her
That's
dog.
a hog.
She was reminded
Yeah,
of
that's a fucking hog. When you're terrified, you're just like, no, it can't be. No, it's too big. It's got bumps on it.
What makes it worse?
It's all veiny.
Apparently, the man was sent to Atlanta. He was sent all the way from Atlanta to live with his brother because his parents could not take care of him due to some mental issues.
You think?
So he had mental issues. Holy shit. Oh, ooh, this was pretty bad.
Anyways, mental issues. Hey, everybody, it's a damn good show. We're talking about, speaking of mental issues, it's a damn good show.
Speaking of dick pics.
Jay Smith here with my buddy Max Torbochkin.
Hello.
Episode 6.
Episode 6, yeah. We made it.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
I'm still waiting for the TV deal, by the way.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It'll probably be like a Showtime soft porn special.
Shit, it's a dirty job. Somebody got to do it.
I'm the bottom.
Wait. You always say you're the power bottom, which I don't know what that means.
I fuck back.
Oh.
Hard.
Oh.
Real hard.
No, but how does it work? Do you like tap out? What do you do? Is it like timer?
No. Dude, you've never had an aggressive girl fuck you back, dude? Seriously?
No, not really.
What? What is it? Just a Russian stoic face?
What do you mean fuck you back? She puts a strap on? That's what you guys do?
Okay. Maybe. Yeah, that could be in the list of things, maybe. No, like just,
maybe.
You know, she's fucking back. She's looking at me. You gonna get that shit? She's talking through her teeth.
No, with a strap on.
Never get that.
I'm still fucking her. It doesn't matter. Technically speaking, I'm still fucking her.
All right, we'll save that for later because I got questions about this whole Russian thing you got going on.
That's all going on.
All right. Well, it's kind of appropriate.
I'm not really Russian. I'm from Ohio.
Dude, did you see this picture? Cher, 71, dude. Ooh. Everybody's all in uproar. There was a lot of pissed off people over this.
Okay.
71 years old.
Damn. Damn.
She fucking held together good. You know there's been some work done.
Well, those are fake boobies, first of all.
Whatever, dude. You know what they were saying?
They're fake boobies.
There were these fucking idiots.
You see the nipples pointing that way?
Whatever,
that's fake
dude.
boobies.
Who cares? 71. Dude, if I look that good at 71, try and keep clothes on me.
You always
go ahead.
You always look.
Try and keep clothes on me.
So you're gonna be like Hans?
Every chance I get, my ass would be out. I'd have one testicle hanging out of my shorts because I'm wearing the short shorts.
Okay, Hans.
Fuck
Hans
yeah.
number 2. Did they have a back shot of her? I'm curious to see how ass.
Here's what was fucked up. There was all these people that were all mad. One, and then two, they're going, "Oh, well, she's trying to compete with Beyonce and all this shit." I'm like, no.
It's
Beyonce
Cher.
and all them got that from her. She did that shit.
Yeah, that's Cher.
She was the
That's
one.
fucking Cher.
She was the pioneer. I say nothing but mad props to her.
Do you remember, like
71 years old, and she looks damn good.
Do you remember that song? Is If You Can Turn Back Time was like her last hit in the '90s, like went mainstream.
I'm not even a Cher fan. Let's not.
No, me neither. She went kind of like gay clubs type of thing after that.
Whatever, man.
But she had that, and her son was playing on a guitar. Like he was 20 something.
Was he?
Yeah, like
I remember that.
Yeah.
With the gratuitous guitar solo in it.
And she turned. And she,
I remember now.
Yeah, and she turns around.
She was on the battleship.
And her ass hanging out and everything, and everybody like.
Everybody lost their shit.
Like
right?
in front of her son, I'm like,
and
bitch,
you know
it's Cher.
In the end, she's 71 years old.
She's been doing it since '70s.
And all the uproar did was make her relevant again.
Do they have her ass picture? I'm all into asses. Come on, let me see.
I don't know, man.
I'm an ass man myself.
You can't remember. She's 71.
I'm hoping she got her ass fixed like she. Oh.
Nice. Close up.
Damn, she takes care of herself.
I mean, definite work and definite. She put in work too. I guarantee she works out every fucking day.
Yeah.
No ass shots for you, buddy. Another outfit.
Damn.
Though, with a big ass wig. That's a huge wig.
Well, that was her real hair. Used to be. I don't know if it still is.
Oh, I downed it at 71, dude. You kidding me?
She had those fucking curls on that battleship. Oh.
There you go.
Damn.
There you go. Not bad for 71.
I don't know if she had ass plants, but you know.
I don't know. It ain't like it used to be.
She still got tattoo on her ass.
Well, she didn't get rid of it.
Damn.
It's just painful. Actually, she kind of looks.
I think she's dating some 21-year-old.
That's not good right there, dude.
Well, that's a little. It's a little like.
Yeah,
what you call that?
When you take a picture from a video, it's probably fucking.
Yeah. Well, you know, you gotta remember you put like extra makeup when you're on the stage.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not bad.
I got nothing but mad props for her.
Damn,
That's
good for her. 71, good for her.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's what she's trying to imitate. That was the battleship.
I just couldn't believe how upset people were.
Damn.
That's from back in the day.
Oh, it is from back in the day?
Yeah, that's from back then.
Is it? Look at the
For
dates.
sure.
Does it say?
She is
1989?
Yeah, that's 89.
So that's how she was in 1989.
Yeah, and
and
then
look up,
here
and this is
is-
right now.
Here's this one.
Damn.
She held up really good.
I know. Shit.
That's unbelievable. Huh?
Damn. All right.
Yeah, I saw that.
How
I was
about
like, God damn, Cher.
And she's still singing too. You know how much like work that is to be on a stage and singing?
Yeah. I just I couldn't believe all the how butt hurt. Mostly women.
Was that at the awards?
And men.
Was that at the Billboard Music Award? Good.
Billboard Music
I'm so
Awards.
glad it
Yeah.
wasn't just a tour. It was at the awards. Fuck yeah. Fuck everybody.
Oh, she received. By the way, folks, if you want to see this, go to dailymail.co.uk. Apparently, I get a lot of articles from there.
Yeah, apparently like all the best articles now coming
All
from
the weird
UK.
shit comes from there.
Yeah,
man.
I did the same shit. I was looking. It was like Mirror UK.
Anyways,
or some
it's
shit like that.
Cher 71 stuns sheer silver BMAs is the title. Let's see. She belted out 2 songs. Cher then received the Icon Award from presenter Gwen Stefani, who is not too shabby looking herself.
Gwen Stefani, she's what, 50? She's
Is she 50 now?
like 50 or 40, some like almost close to 50. Maybe she's 51. Was she?
You know, you gotta respect her too, man.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm not really a huge fan of her solo stuff or anything. No Doubt was all right back in the day, and then
Gwen Stefani.
I just got a respect for hustle, man. People.
47. Damn.
People don't understand how much hard work goes into that shit, dude. There's a lot of
Jesus.
sacrifice early on that just.
Yeah, but you know
To
what?
achieve that greatness,
I
man.
gladly do that than work.
Dude. Even then, it's still one. You gotta have talent. 2, you gotta put in a shit. You gotta sacrifice. So, like those days you're not feeling good, doesn't matter. Gotta go. Those days you want to go, man. I really feel like going sailing today. Fuck you. Get in the studio.
Yeah, but then you have days when you can do anything you want to do.
Yeah, once you get famous.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, you gotta be hungry,
Money
baby.
coming out of
You
your
gotta
anus.
hustle, baby. You should be hungry right now, Mr. Tequila in a bottle.
I am hungry.
Mr. Flask.
That's why I'm here.
hungry for cock. What? That almost sounded like the guy from what
Okay.
was that video game?
Okay.
Serious Sam.
Okay,
Or,
power bottom.
Max Payne. That's what it was.
Max Payne, that's Serious Sam.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Serious Sam?
I played Serious Sam back in the day.
You know,
The
they
first
released another one like last year.
Yeah.
Like, it's available on Steam.
one. They got like a whole thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good, this one.
Wasn't that? Is there a co-op for that?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
We should dig that out and play one
Isn't
day.
there Serious Sam like Croatian?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And they did it actually released the first one when there was war going on there, I think.
That's hilarious, man. Oh, did you see this shit here? This poor guy. You've probably seen this monkey that stole the guy's camera and he took a selfie of himself.
That's awesome.
Right? No, well, it's not awesome for this photographer, right?
Wow.
So the monkey, here's the story as I know it. I haven't done a lot of research on this. Know this.
Being sued by a monkey.
So PETA's doing this, fucking assholes. If there's ever a goddamn terrorist organization, it's PETA. Anyways, so long story short, monkey grabs this dude's camera, takes a selfie of himself. This is it.
That's a beautiful selfie.
If you want to see it, it's called Photographer Center Bizarre Court Battle Reveals Sued Monkey. It's from the telegraph.co.uk. He takes the picture. So this guy gets his camera back, and he's a photographer. So he takes this, and he puts this in, I guess he makes a book, maybe one of those coffee table books with all the pictures and shit in it, whatever. And he has a publishing company. They put it out. PETA doesn't want any fucking animals having their fucking likeness used and making money off of it. So they decide they're going to be his agent, and they go to sue this guy. And because as the law stands, whoever took the picture owns the picture. So if I take your phone and I take a picture of something with it, even though it's on your phone, I own that picture.
No shit. I didn't know that.
That's what the courts
Whoa. So if I go and I ask somebody to take a picture of me and my girlfriend, they can own the picture?
Correct. Apparently to the courts. So this is what they're arguing in the courts, and right now
Selfie stick.
this guy has fucking lost his ass. He had to pay for all these lawyers to protect him in this litigation and shit from PETA, and they've drove him to the poorhouse. The guy's bankrupt because he put out a...
Why? Why does PETA does that?
Because they're crazy, inhuman, soulless people. They're
Can-
crazy.
Can they instead freaking...
Those are the same people that threw that fish back the other day, and we're chanting with an 8-year-old, "Murder, kill it, murder."
But dude, okay, I don't agree with that. But it somewhat makes sense for them that you're killing the fish. Is he killing the monkey? Did he like freaking abuse the monkey?
No, but that monkey could use that money, huh?
Yeah, okay. They don't even know which
Well,
monkey
he's
did
got
it.
bananas to buy, motherfucker.
They don't even know who that
You know,
is.
he's probably got some baby monkeys at home.
Yeah.
He's got to feed.
No,
He's got to
dude,
put
no,
money on the
that's
table.
bullshit.
And this
That's
guy,
bullshit.
oh look, he's a white dude too.
No,
Single white male.
the devil.
And he's exploiting this poor monkey. He doesn't even know his likeness is out there. This poor monkey is living in the jungle without a clue that his likeness is being used to raise money.
It's fucking bullshit. Bullshit.
It's this
I
times
can,
like
I,
those.
I can understand throwing a paint on somebody's fur coat or some bullshit like that. I can even understand that, but that
I can't. That's all terrorism. Like, take your shit and protest all you want. As soon as you start attacking people, you're open game.
Yeah, we
Pull that shit with me.
Yeah, but you're talking to you take it to a different level. I'm saying like I can see the logic behind it. Is it right? Not necessarily. But there's no logic to it.
Yeah.
It's like freaking, I don't know, me freaking dropping GoPro when I'm skydiving, and fucking Seagull picks it up and it takes picture of him. They're gonna sue on behalf of Seagull for what?
I forgot about this part of the story. Everything I did to try and highlight the plight of the monkeys has backfired on my private life. So he put this thing out here to put focus on these monkeys for conservation efforts. Like, that's what this whole thing was for. And they're like, screw your conservation efforts. We're PETA. We're going to break you. I guess it was in Indonesia they did this shit.
Wow.
What? Angela Dunning, representing Mr. Slater, told the court that PETA was not even sure they have the right monkey. Oh, the guy, the monkey's name was Naratu. How cool is that?
Yeah, how does it know it's the right monkey? If it's in the jungle.
I don't know.
Was it tagged?
Look at his face. I should animate that and make him say shit to PETA. I
All-
might do that.
All I can see is like red penis right there.
Dude, you gotta look hard for penis. I think
right
that's
there.
just
It's a red rocket.
Did you know that the size of a primate's testicles are the bigger they are, the more slutty the females are in its troop. Smaller nuts, less promiscuous female
Oh.
monkeys. Did you know that?
No, I did not know. But
Yeah.
thank you. Now.
Do you know what primate has the smallest testicles?
What?
The silverback. Smallest testicles per body size.
Really?
Yep. You wouldn't think that, would you? You'd think he'd be having a hog, but nope. That's probably why he's so angry at times. Like, when people get too close, they're like, "He saw my dick!"
Wow, you're just looking up some crazy shit.
No, I
Here I am on Urban Dictionary looking up shit, and you're looking at
PETA
freaking
thing gets to me,
and you're
man.
looking at testicles.
I'm all for the freedom of protest and all that kind of shit, man. But it's like, things are just going too far. There's got to be balance, man. You go too far this way, too far this way, let's balance it out a little bit. Let's everybody chill out a little bit. I say we all smoke some devil's lettuce, go fishing on the kayaks, and just like all get along for a little bit. Not even fishing. PETA, I won't even make the PETA people fish. We can just go kayaking.
I want to actually take my boat to the island. When we're gonna do that?
We can talk about that.
I want to.
You got all these trips coming up. You're going to some con. What's the name of that?
Dragon Con, Atlanta.
Are you
It's
just
here.
like a baby dragon?
I'm deciding. Is it going to be Mad Max or is it going to be?
Dude, don't be Mad Max. There's gonna be 30 other people dressed up as Mad
No.
Max.
Or I can do.
Do something obscure.
No, this is really nothing.
Do something like the Never-Ending Story. You could be the flying dog.
That's too much work.
Make your girlfriend the ass end of the costume.
She does have a nice ass.
You just snorted. That was funny, wasn't it?
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Did you watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah. Finally.
Oh,
Finally.
buddy.
Took me
I
like
was
2 days.
I was so excited.
I watched it on my break.
Oh wait, where is it? I got some things pulled up here in the story here. If it
The
loads up.
gut.
Dude, Arya's a little badass now.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to figure out it was her? I was pretty quick.
Oh, I knew right.
Oh, by the way, if you're not caught up on Game of
Spoilers.
Thrones, there's gonna be
Spoilers.
spoilers. And if just
Spoilers.
pause this, go watch the shit. Don't be a schmuck, man. It's been what, almost a week?
No, it was done on Sunday. What's today?
When this comes
What's
out,
today?
it's Friday.
Wednesday.
There, jerky.
Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta think.
Jeez, if you haven't seen it by now, man, suck it. Okay.
You suck.
All right. So, how long did it take you to figure out it was Arya in that dude's face?
Like 20 seconds.
Yeah, it wasn't long at all. I was waiting. I didn't
She
want to
killed him. She killed him.
I
How
did
would
want
they,
to.
like,
Well, sometimes they do the go back in time.
I thought it was flashback, but then when the minute they start distributing the wine, I'm like,
yeah.
okay. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I figured that one out.
As soon as I saw the flask coming out, I was like, "Oh shit!"
It's
And
gotta
then
be
it was
poison.
confirmed when she made the other chick not drink
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
She said, "I'm not gonna waste good wine on a woman."
And I started making the comments. I was like, I know I'm not usually a nice guy or some shit like that. She says, I'm like, okay. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
So I was stoked for that, man. When that came out, I was like, she's one of my favorite characters.
Well, I think she's going to take a really dark, I hope that's where they develop a dark side. Like, she will become basically complete, I don't want to say psychopath, but she will be like killing people
she
just to
doesn't
get.
fuck around,
Yeah.
To get my shit done.
But I'm saying just killing people that don't have nothing to do with it. I think she's going to end up doing it.
I don't know, man. With her sparing that girl, she could have easily just let that girl drink it.
Yeah, but because she was raped by the fucking old 75 dude full of shit and probably pregnant too, probably has a kid too.
Right.
So, whatchamacallit, I hope she kills all the people that she walked up in the forest.
There were people that, what is that, Ed Sheeran? What's his name?
Everybody talking about it.
I don't know him.
I don't know who the
he's
fuck
a star
is.
from over there,
Singer.
across the pond.
He's a singer. I don't
He's
care.
a singer.
I don't
They
care.
were so mad about it. People were so pissed. They're like, fuck, freaking out. I'm like, what was it, like a minute out of your life?
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
And he acted okay, so I mean, like,
he
I don't.
acted fine. And then it also gave kind of a depth to Arya's character to just see that she could let go for a minute, let her hair down. Because I'll be honest, when I first saw that, and it showed that people can still be good in the world. Because when I first saw her get off the horse, I was like, no, don't do it.
Yeah, that's
Those
what,
guys are gonna all
that's
rape
what I
you.
was saying. Yeah,
And then
I
it
thought rape right away.
It showed that there was still a level of kindness and goodness in the world.
But I really do hope, deep down inside of my heart, I hope that on next episode she kills them all.
That's that callous Russian thing you got.
You know why? Because
you guys are all heartless, soulless,
probably, yeah,
stone people.
Probably, yeah. You know, we're taking over apparently
From a
American
frozen
elections.
tundra
yeah,
world?
that too. Anyway, no, because they from Lannister army.
Mm-hmm.
So she has to kill him. And what tells me that she might kill him when she says, I'm going there to kill a queen.
That was hilarious because she's dead serious.
She's dead serious. And then so that means she was ready to cut their throats.
Right.
Okay, so I hope she will.
Do you think she could take on all the soldiers? I don't know.
Probably what's going to happen, they're going to all go to sleep and she's going to cut their throats. I hope she does.
Maybe the next one they'll find all those guys dead.
It would make sense to me because I think this is why I think that's going to happen, unless they go in different direction. Look at the Hound. He's becoming more and more human.
Right.
She's becoming less and less human. She will have to.
Mm-hmm.
She got this power within her. She got the revenge, and she's going to kill everybody.
Try not to pop your peas into the microphone.
Anyway, so that's what's going to happen.
I think. All right. Well, we'll see. That's the cold, heartless Russian evaluation of the situation. I don't
Tell
know.
the truth,
We'll
if I
see.
was in her position, I would sit down. I will break bread with them. I will have dinner, and when they all go to bed, kill all their throats, and then wear their faces.
Kill their throats.
Kill their throats. I'll kill them till I die.
You're gonna kill them dead,
And
then I'll kill you again.
I will kill them till I die.
It will kill you till you die.
And I would have their faces. I take them with me, and I will ride in town dressed up as one of them, and then kill everybody who stands in my way. And yes, I'll be a miserable person, and I will be like, I did what I had to do, and
I think you're taking this a little too serious, buddy.
If I wasn't,
this is just a fictional story.
if I was
You
in
know
her shoes,
this doesn't really happen.
well,
Just making sure you understand.
damn it, I got all excited. I thought it was happening. I thought it was
Just making
History
sure you
Channel.
understand.
I thought I was watching History Channel with its reality
Okay, I
shows.
constantly been forgetting his name all day. The tubby guy that went to the library thing. What's his name?
I forgot his name too, but I don't know who you're talking about. Dude, I almost threw up watching that shit.
I thought it was funny.
It was funny, but I almost threw up.
People are mad about that shit too.
Why?
I guess they don't want humor in this. All they want is just fucking mud and death.
I found it was good, but I was getting
thought it was
nauseous.
funny as
But I was
fuck.
getting nauseous because they showed the one time I'm like,
Yeah.
and then they show him days and days of the same shit, and you see the freaking beans and shit and all that stuff, and I'm like,
They did a really
"Whoa."
good job. The
Yeah.
prop guys did a
Perfect, perfect, and I'm like,
The only thing that kind of made me a little bit was when he would go when he was about to throw up. That was when I'd be like, "Ooh, okay, all right."
I was getting
Yeah,
nauseous, yeah, and then, but really, what pissed me off in the whole thing when he was talking to the guy in charge when they were doing the autopsy on the guy, cutting out all the lungs.
Oh,
and all
yeah,
that stuff.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
disgusting. But in the end, the guy's like, I believe you, but I'm not gonna do anything about it.
Yeah, right.
That's it. Like, Really? Because like we don't give a shit what's happening outside in the world. And the funny thing is, it's not the first time in a fictional story that I've seen that approach, where you have people recording the history and they're like, we don't want to get involved. We've seen apocalypse.
That's like an
happening.
age-old thing. I've seen
Yeah.
that in so many stories and
Yeah,
stuff.
like it doesn't
mythology.
matter. It's like it's everything. We're all gonna die. Well, yeah, we've seen it like 1,000 years from this book, so we're not gonna do anything about it. We're just gonna record it.
Right. Until we're all dead.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. You know, so that pissed me off. I was
You
like,
think they'd be rethinking it when the White Walkers come through the door?
those people usually die first. All those recorders, all those guys.
Right.
This is actually the reason why, and that's historically proven. All the history, all the books, that's why we forget our history. We forget how far advanced Romans advanced, Egyptians, and all that stuff, because that's what they had. They had people, class of people that said it's their just duty to record all this stuff, and they do absolutely nothing about enemy knocking on the door or trying to find something in those books to fix this problem, and they die first. They die first, either praying to their god or holding the book in front of them, and they get murdered, and all that shit gets burned.
Or they're like the guy that they found, what was it, that volcano that exploded, Pompeii. They found a guy that was jerking off when he died. Did you see that?
That was not jerking off, but it was arm was right there. It looked like it was jerking off. Yeah.
But anyways, I was reading this article earlier, and people were freeze for. This is how deep people get in the show. You know, when he's looking at the map, and then there's some he's like looking at the book, and like he figures out dragon glass is. It's
like
also
on the south. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they were reading the text next to it, and it was saying something about the cure for dragon scale or some shit. Was to eat the dragon glass. So I'm like, what, they're gonna fucking eat glass? Is that what's?
Well, that makes sense because I didn't see that, but it makes sense now. The guy with the dragon skin.
Yeah, the scale or whatever.
He's there. That
God damn, I'm having a hard time with names today.
I don't know.
Sir, whatever.
But they try. My whole thing is I don't know if they keeping him. They trying to cure him, or he just keeping as a prisoner?
Well,
because his skin look bad.
Well, how about the one guy? He brought all the healers in and stopped it on his daughter. What was that? Damn, man, I'm having the worst time with names today.
I know.
But they burned his daughter at the stake.
Yeah.
Anyways, they stopped it, but they didn't reverse the damage.
Correct.
So I'm wondering if once you go so far.
Well, my whole thing is I think he's going to get fixed no matter which way. But like somebody at work asked me, is like, so do you think he's going to get out of friend zone with that thing? With what's her name?
Daenerys.
Yeah, and I'm like going, I don't think so because I don't think they can reverse. He's going to look like half freaking reptile.
Mm-hmm.
You remember what happened to the daughter? Same thing. Like her face was all messed up.
And everything.
He's going to be scaly 95% of his body probably. So yeah, I can see her making sweet love to that.
She's so fixated on what needs to be done anyway. She's talking about marriages, forging unions and shit.
I know what you're saying, but I think you can still. It was actually pretty common in medieval ages. Like you marry somebody, but you literally tell the guy, "Look,
you got your side piece."
No, you don't even have sex with them. You just have it one time to have kids, and you say, like you make that deal with them. She did the same thing with a guy that she was going to marry at that show. Remember when they're sitting there and there's like this fighting going on? She was going to marry the dude next to her. Till all these people got up and tried to kill him.
Easy there, tequila bottle.
Tried to kill him.
Right. I don't know, man.
And she told him, she was like, remember, I think she gave him a speech, says we're going to marry, but it's like there's like nothing.
Oh, that's right. Now I remember.
Nothing. Like the slave traders that she was going to marry the dude.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, and she was going to dominate through the whole thing, and she would never even touch him.
Mm-hmm.
But just to do that. And it kind of reminds me of Cersei. Same thing when the guy walks in with they want to ride with the whole fleet.
Oh, yeah. The pirate guy.
Granted, she's a psychopath, but I was kind of like
what
going...
was his name? I saw his picture down there. So, man, we got to be better about this.
Yeah, but he was freaking awesome.
What was this dude's name?
I don't remember.
He was so cocky. Then he's talking about, I'm going to come back with a gift, the greatest gift of all.
Well, I think she worked him really well.
What do you think he's going to bring back? Do you think it's he's going after...
yeah, he's going after the...
Her brother?
Yeah.
The midget?
Yep. I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Yeah, I can't find.
And the funny thing, I thought he would be smarter than that. But I guess he wants to rule the whole
it's
kingdom.
So funny. Everybody just starts showing up, like all vying for the throne.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's how it is usually.
Well, then you got Littlefinger there with what's her face. I can figure it out. He's gonna try and drive a wedge in between Jon and her.
Yeah, I hope not.
And because you can already see it, and then like with her, like almost with a reverence towards Cersei, she taught me a lot. She said, "Remember that?"
And I
learned a lot.
Dude, I tell you what, if I got ass raped every time, like with a freaking like what she went through,
yeah,
dude, I would be after that. I'll be dude, I will do any decisions necessary not to be in that position ever again. That's what she's doing, and I agree 100%. And I agree with John's with the Snow, you know. But
He's
it's
being
like,
a little too royal about shit. You gotta get
like,
ruthless, motherfucker.
You kind of have to. Now, I think between both of them that work together, they can get that middle that
Right,
works
the middle
perfectly.
ground.
It doesn't piss people off, and you're not hanging from a freaking crosses, you know. So I think that would be good. As long as they work together, and that's why I was so happy when I had that conversation. Remember when she was talking to him? She was like, so, you know.
Yeah, laying it
listen
out
to
like,
me.
dude, you can't be like our dad. Look what happened to him.
Exactly. That was perfect.
Head was on a fucking stick.
Yeah, I was happy that was a good conversation because I thought it would be like just, okay, she's pissed about it and she walks away, he walks away, and that's it. Like, you got to take her input on it. She has a good suggestions.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't seem like
That's why I'm hoping Littlefinger ain't gonna. I hope she realizes. I mean, she's smart, so I hope.
Well, here's what I think she's gonna do. The student is gonna become the teacher. She's gonna use him, I think, because if you think like, you know what I was laughing about too, like when it came to the Battle of the Bastards or whatever, where he almost lost, right? When Jon Snow, they're encircled, and then Littlefinger's troops come in.
Shut up, yeah.
And why didn't she fucking say anything ahead of time? They just kept it a secret to the end.
What did she say?
She didn't say anything. Nobody said anything about that other army coming. They all thought they were about to die, and then out of nowhere, in runs the shit. But she didn't say anything to them about it. She never once said, "Hey, I got people coming."
She didn't know if he was coming. I don't think she knew. She sent the letter saying, "I need your help,"
Right.
knowing exactly what that he would want in the return.
Right.
And she didn't know he was going to show up. There was no confirmation. No, she didn't know. It was just he showed up, and she right away. You can see she was happy, but she was miserable.
Right. Because now I owe that man the math. Ass, cash, or grass. Nobody rides for free. Yeah, that's a blower outside if you hear that. Hopefully the microphones don't pick it up too much. It's
No,
all
I
right.
can't hear it.
We can make it through it.
I thought I was like, what the hell is that?
We have a lot of lawn services here in Florida. So
They'll wait till like 6 p.m. or whatever.
you know what's funny, man? Game of Thrones is the one show that anybody, and I hear it all the time. I can't even tell you how many people I've turned on to Game of Thrones that told me, "Nah, I don't like dragons and shit. I don't like the fantasy stuff."
Somebody told you they don't like dragons?
Yeah, I know.
Who the fuck doesn't like dragons? What?
They exist. Those people exist out there.
What
dude.
ISIS terrorist?
Well, it's usually like people that are really into football and shit. They're just, you know what I mean?
I don't think
but
that's
here's the
it.
thing. This is the show that breaks that. If you can get them to just watch it once.
Dude, my girlfriend
One
finally,
show.
girlfriend finally last night said, I was like, okay, can we start watching it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I need to watch it with her during daytime because she fell asleep 20 minutes in. So watching in bed and stuff. So I need to get her to watch it like during daytime, and I think I can get her hooked because she talked to somebody at work and everybody talking
It's almost
about
like trying to get somebody hooked on heroin.
it. Kind of, yeah.
You know,
But the thing is, she was told by multiple people, women, that say, look, first episode, like, you know, it sets up the story. She was like, you watch 2, 3, or 4, and you hooked.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell her, and she was like, she realized that I was like, look, we can watch this for a while because we run out of shows to watch.
Yeah.
Our sailing YouTube channels, they're all like right now, you know, like we gotta wait a week. So she's all for it. So I gotta find like a daytime when she can watch it and not fall asleep. Watch the second, third, and then she'll be like, okay, I want to see what's happening.
I paid for HBO Go just so I can watch it because I don't have cable.
I didn't.
You use the Fire Stick?
No.
Chrome?
I use Chromecast to show it on TV, but I don't use.
Are you admitting to illegal activity?
What illegal activity? I'm not distributing anything.
This is all entertainment.
I'm not.
You're distributing it to your TV.
Not distributing to people.
You're like a drug dealer. You're like a Game of Thrones dealer to your girlfriend. Trying to get her hooked. The first one's for free, baby.
Next one, you know what you gotta do for the second episode.
The first one's for free. There is a lot of ass rape on Game of Thrones.
Let's see if we can replicate this. I'm gonna wear a special hat with the dragons on it.
Oh man. So, the Hound. Real quick, what do you
This is
think?
like becoming a freaking Game of Thrones reviews.
Man, it should be. I think we're gonna talk about this and everything while the season's open because I fucking love it so much.
Well, we need to talk about that stuff too. Come on.
Well, you don't want to talk about the Hound?
No, okay, the Hound. No, I'm all about the Hound.
No, whatever. Fuck the Hound.
Did you realize, by the way,
Very.
who the people that died in the house?
What about him?
The man and child. Do you know which one that is?
Mm-mm.
I didn't realize it until I watched this today. I saw on my feed and somebody explained what actually happened. Why he was like all like burying those people. It's the same guy and a kid that him and what's her name walked up on when he
Oh, and he took their shit.
he took the money.
Yeah.
That's the same people. I didn't realize it.
Huh?
I did not realize it.
Should have kept your money hidden.
They died.
Yeah. Well,
Committed suicide.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm sure we'll talk more about Game of Thrones with the next episode. I can't wait for that.
I just don't know where they're going with the fire with him, the whole fire god and all that bullshit. Because it's the same fire god that fucking...
That red witch
Yeah.
chick. How you gonna exile the one person that can fucking help you with that all shit? The one bitch with some magic, and you're gonna exile?
There's a big price for that coming with that. You can see how it worked out for the previous person, so, you know.
Yeah, I guess they did have to fry his daughter on the fucking stake.
Yeah, I would not want to take that cost.
Nah.
Because you don't know. It looks like, to me, if I see something like that, it means your God is like just doesn't give a shit. So he
Imagine
can,
that.
Anytime he can turn on me and do this crazy shit. Anyway.
All right. Well, I guess it's time for us to get into a little conspiracy talk, because I saw some cool stuff today, and I loves me some good conspiracies. Okay. But before we get into the conspiracies, did you see this shit? AI is inventing languages humans can't understand, and should we stop it? It's already starting, dude. One of these days, the robots. We are the sex organs for technology, and they're gonna grow, and then they're gonna kill us all.
I'm sorry. Can you read the second line?
Yeah, this is the language it's coming up with. Alice is the AI. So, Bob, I can. Oh, okay. This is two AI talking to each other. I, everything else. Alice, balls have 0 to me, too.
That's not a language.
Yeah, it is. And here's the thing. They're not restricted by human comprehension. So these AI are just developing things that we can't even understand. It's like they're learning and making this shit up on a totally different level. They're like, the AI just ditches what we can comprehend, and it's like, well, this is more. What's the word I'm looking for here? This is a better way of doing it. Your guys' English is fucking bullshit.
Really? To me.
So I was reading somewhere in there, like, that might mean like the to me might mean that whatever, how many balls I have is 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. They think that might be how they explain it.
Can I just say 4?
Yeah, maybe. But maybe to them this is the easier way. Maybe this is how they do shit. Maybe this is them already fucking with us. Maybe this is how the aliens are going to communicate to AI through the... I'm trying to keep a straight face. It's through the simulation.
Are you going to start screaming in like Alex Jones here? Like, aliens, babies,
He doesn't talk about aliens. I'll give him that much. He talks some crazy shit, but I've never heard him. That Mars baby thing was that other guy that was on there, but it wasn't.
Did you see when they made a song out of all his stuff? And
yeah, but the only thing was
fucking hilarious.
He was right about that. They made the song about the frogs being gay thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how's the element of truth to it? It's a scientifically proven that the pesticides and shit that's running off into the water and all the shit, like prescription drugs that are coming through the water system and shit. People just dump their pills out, or you piss, and there's remnants of that medicine in your piss.
Yeah.
It goes through into the water, and it's changing the behavior of reptiles and some mammals. It just is. It's not a conspiracy. It's a scientific fact.
Okay, but he's all about conspiracy, like he's making it sound like it's all on purpose.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
We're gonna make some gay frogs. It's a
well, whether they're doing it on purpose or not, I mean, what if that's affecting the population? Because the population in turn drinks that water.
Oh, so now you're saying the gay people just because of the water?
Who knows?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, so what's funny to me is you guys will quote scientists all the time. Climate change, scientists, the science. And then scientists start going, hey, we think there might be a problem here. This shit might be fucking people up. Just like BPA and plastic.
No. I believe it's
BPA and plastic is fucking up people and doing the same shit.
I believe
estrogen mimickers.
I believe it's fucking
people up. You
people
don't think estrogen mimickers being in the water supply might fuck some people up?
No, I believe they will fuck it up.
I'm not saying all gay people are
derived from
I don't
think it just turns people gay.
Well, that's what the Scientific American article was saying that I was reading. Fuck, I'm not looking it up right now. You can look it up yourself. There was a Scientific American article, and it was a peer-reviewed in the journals, and there's studies being done on it. And the science is coming in, and it is affecting people. It's affecting reptiles and some mammals.
Okay.
I'm not an expert. I'm not a scientist. I'm just telling you what the scientists are saying. Is that your car?
No, it's a car. I don't think so.
You just hit your keys.
No, I didn't.
No?
My kid's been laying
my
there.
keys anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just get
And
your
I don't
keys.
have an alarm. That piece of shit truck out there doesn't have an alarm. How did we get to gay frogs, dude? Come on, man.
We go from
You derail everything.
we go from Game of Thrones.
I'm gonna call you the derailer. That's
Okay.
that's your new nickname. Hashtag derailer.
How about something lighter? Gay frogs. That's pretty heavy. That's pretty heavy.
Jeez. All right. Well, then we got here. Hey, what's up, Paulie? What's up, buddy? All right. Well, that leads me in to further into some conspiracy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's the story here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The Poconos woman kills boyfriend after spat with a reptilian cult.
The fuck?
She shot this dude. She shot her own boyfriend in the head. This guy swore that the government and all these people, woman shot her boyfriend in the head after he asked her to kill him because he thought the leader of a cult they belonged to was a reptile posing as a human, police said. This story is on mcall.com.
You know, she looks like the freaking Red Witch from Game of
She
Thrones.
does kind of look like her, doesn't she?
It's hot.
But now you put this in. I tried to look online and see if I could find the forums with some of the stuff, and I was hit with a deluge. Did you know that there are 12 million Americans that believe that the government is ran by shape-shifting reptiles? 12 million. Now, to put this in perspective,
What's the percentage?
the transgender population of America
Mm-hmm.
is estimated between 1 and 2 million people. Okay? That's a whole movement in the LGBT thing. 12 point something or other million people believe lizard people run the fucking government. America. I was stunned when I started looking at this. And what's funny is my wife comes up behind me and she just to see what I'm doing. And I have shape-shifting reptiles run the government. Did you know that most of your leaders in the government are reptiles? But I noticed the list that they have was mostly Republicans.
Well, I pretty much assumed.
What was hilarious, you could just tell, it was somebody who was probably a Democrat that wrote the article. So they have Ted Cruz, Lindsey Graham.
But don't you have people right now in the government that think the Earth is flat?
I don't know about the government.
Yeah. Isn't it the vice president who thinks
I
the Earth
do
is
know
flat?
that there was a Republican that just asked a NASA scientist in front of Congress about some kind of alien shit on Mars. Like, literally had a question about aliens. Is there an alien base on Mars? And they laughed right in Congress. This just happened.
Oh, shit.
It was unreal.
We are fucked.
So, yeah, man, my wife comes up behind me and is like seeing this stuff and is just like, what in the fuck are you looking at? But the article I'm reading, so it goes, is your elected official a reptile? And it goes, Lindsey Graham, yes. Ted Cruz, yeah. And then it gets down and it's Obama. Nope. No, clearly he's not a shape-shifting reptile. He's way too cool. He's got a sense of humor.
Yeah, he's like a good, he got a little to him.
How crazy is this bitch got to be, though? Like, hey, all right, you be her and I'll be him. Hey, baby. Honey, come here. All right, I got this 357 here. All right. I swear to you, honey, we got to do this together. I bet you that's what's the plan. We got to kill each other, all right? You kill me and then you kill yourself. Or these reptiles are going to kill us. Now, you be her. Does she say anything, or does she just shoot him? You're not good at role playing. Paul is way better.
I don't know.
Paul's my partner in Fish Pot. He just walked into the room here a minute ago. He plays good with me. You got to.
Yeah, what kind of role play is it? Sexual? Is it?
Why is everything got to be about sex with you? It goes to dicks or butts every time.
I don't know. I can see him wearing a little Marilyn Monroe dress and like, happy birthday.
Paul's like quietly letting himself out.
Shit.
I'm out of here.
Shit. What kind of show is this?
Oh man, I was just like,
kind of party I'm sticking my dick in mashed
what?
potatoes.
She fucking thought it was cool too. Cops come to the house and they're like, "What happened?" She's like, "Well, he thought there was reptile aliens and he said to kill him, so I did."
God, that's funny. I think what's happened, if this is truly like, if it's a suicide pact, so she kills him, and then she realizes, like, I don't want to do this shit. I just saw his brains fly everywhere.
Well, apparently this guy was a kook and he was always talking about this shit. So like,
I don't understand they say it's a spat with the cult. With a,
I guess.
so they got an argument with it. What? I don't get it.
That's actually a good question. Oh, Rogers told
Online
hold
issues.
on, here we go.
Online issues.
Mineo 32 was having. I think that's how you pronounce that. Mineo 32 was having online issues with a cult and asked her to kill him, said Lieutenant Stephen Williams of the Pocono Mountain Regional Police. She said her boyfriend believed the cult's leader to be a reptilian pretending to be a human, a police affidavit said. So Rogers, 42, told police, that's the female, told police that the group centers on aliens and raptures. Oh, so it's religious aliens. Fuck
Oof.
yes. Jesus might have been an alien, too. Online postings associated with the cult detail a theory that a group of alien reptiles is subverting the human race through mind control. They might be true because maybe they mind controlled her ass into killing them.
Oh.
This might have worked, dude. What if she stumbled onto some crazy shit?
How did you find this shit?
I don't know, but
The morning call.
what do you do? Like, all right, you're Max Torbatchkin, right? And you're online. Okay? You're on there. You just got done jerking off, and you're like, what the fuck am I going to do now? Right? Fucking got this jerking off thing out of the way. I can think clearly now.
Wow.
So you come
For the next
across.
10 minutes,
Do you know who
probably.
David Icke is?
No.
He's the guy that really brought this theory to the forefront back in the day. He wrote a bunch of books and stuff. He's on Alex Jones sometimes.
Oh, Jesus.
And nowadays, I don't think that he professes the alien reptiles anymore. But he was really big. He wrote some books, and like it's his claim to fame, right? So you stumble across some David Icke stuff, right? And you're like, he's really creepy looking too. He looks like he should have a cult. But so you stumble on it, and you're like, fuck, honey. This guy here says there's fucking alien reptiles that run the I don't know why I'm still typing. I was still typing. I was saying that like I was typing it out. So there's alien reptiles running the government. And then, like, you start digging, right? And you realize, and when I looked, holy shit, dude, there is a plethora of information on alien reptiles.
So should I be worried about you? Are you going to come in next
No.
on Friday?
I'm trying to understand
With a gun?
how these people get into their mindset, right?
That's how it starts.
Okay.
You're talking about it
So
right
next
now on
thing
the
you
show.
know, you start going into the forums, and you're talking to them, and you're like, I don't know who I can trust in this motherfucker. What if the reptiles are in this forum right now? Who do you trust in this forum? How do I get the right information, you son of a bitch? And then you just
Son of a bitch.
so you're in your trailer, and you're trying to figure out the alien thing, and now meanwhile, you're just cooking down meth. I mean, one line after another, just blasting meth, for sure, right? She looks like she's done a couple rails of meth in her day.
She does look like it.
She looks like she's done
She
a
actually
little
doesn't
bit.
look so bad for 42. That's for sure.
She looks terrible for 40. She looks really sad right now. It's
Well,
probably a
because
mugshot.
she's probably crying.
But
I mean, mugshots are pretty bad, so this shit looks pretty
she was
good.
the one that pulled the trigger. Who the fucking... I don't...
Look at her neck. Maybe she's a lizard. She got the lizardy
What?
neck. Mm.
Now that's the conspiracy
I
theory.
think we need to
You know what
send
it
them
is?
now.
They're disinformation agents. They
Mhm.
try to put out these stories. I think that's what Alex Jones
He
is.
probably found the secret.
I
and
think
she
that's
shot
what
him.
Alex Jones is, dude. A disinformation agent. You take the little nuggets of truth from these conspiracies, right? And then you take them so over the top, and
Nobody's
you're
like,
so
"Yeah, I
fucking
can't believe it."
ridiculous, and they're like, nah, that can't be true. Look at this fucking idiot. He's probably the best agent the government has. And meanwhile, he's fucking the government.
How was it again?
I can't do Alex Jones.
Jesus.
He's got that gravelly voice.
God,
He's actually got a good radio voice.
how
If
much
he was-
money does he make doing that shit?
A lot, dude.
He just got
went
divorced from his
public
wife.
TV. Did he?
Yeah, she's like
Why, you
she's
know way more about Alex Jones.
no.
than
She
do.
I
I'm
started
reading about it.
researching, and I think something about that. She said he's unbalanced. He has not, and he said, "Oh no, it's just for the show only."
Everything is a
And she
fucking
was like, he's crazy.
conspiracy theory. Everything. For somebody to go, the Sandy Hook shooting was faked. Come on, bro.
Holy fuck!
Seriously? Do you know how hard it is to get 3 people to keep a lie? 3 people. Just pick any 3 people and see how hard it is to keep a fucking secret with the
No.
motherfuckers. It's next to impossible. You're going to have entire government fucking
No.
agencies.
It's impossible.
And people in the city and the cops and all that. And you're going to hold all that together. That lie's going
It's
to hold
impossible.
up. Get the fuck out of here.
They
Get outta
couldn't even come up with a fake mass weapons of destruction or whatever in Afghanistan.
Yeah,
Like,
they couldn't hold that shit together for nothing, could they?
They still haven't
That
found
went
any.
to complete dog shit.
They could have faked it and said, "Hey, we found this. Looks like a nuclear weapon."
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And trust me, I understand there are conspiracy theories that have been proven true, and we've seen that, especially with all the emails that just came out. and all that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit, but they're reasonable conspiracy theories. You know what I mean? There's shit you can go, yeah, I could see that. Corruption, that kind of shit. But what I think a lot of these things that people attribute conspiracies to, a lot of times you're giving the government way too much credit.
No.
Like I would say,
that's the same
more
reason.
More often than not, it's incompetence.
But that's the same reason I say about the whole Russian involvement. Same shit. I was like, if they make this freaking like Putin, he's like this mastermind, and he has like
Sexy
control.
as fuck.
Yeah, all this
he's
shit.
gonna
And
mind
I- and-
control.
And I'm going, first of all, he doesn't have that much control, number one. And, like, and second of all, Russian government, like any other government, doesn't work that efficient. They're not fucking geniuses.
They're all corrupt. I'm sure.
They're all corrupt. It's just what level of corruption it is.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's just, and again, being Russian, I'm like, I expect my government to be corrupted.
You know what's funny though?
It's like, come on, guys, can you at least pretend you give a shit
Guess
about me?
who was the biggest guy out there saying that the Russians weren't to blame?
Who?
Alex Jones.
Yeah. And the sad part is, he got some legitimacy when the whole, NBC got the whole freaking thing that's saying that we just run with a story.
I don't think he has any legitimacy for people. Here's the thing. Here's the crazy thing. Because I listen to that show sometimes because it's funny as fuck, some of the shit. Like if I see somebody will post a clip and he's going absolutely ape shit, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta go see this because I love that. Crazy to me is funny. You'll go in there and like in the first 15 minutes, he'll have some nuggets of truth. There'll be some real shit that he's talking about that are derivatives and banks and this kind of shit. Those are real things. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he'll take this fucking hard left turn and just go like super religious or super crazy. Sandy Hook was a thing, chemtrails, you know. I think it's pretty well established that airplane or jets.
Maybe we should do that. We start with like nice, maybe like reviews of Game of Thrones. And then we've just finished with dick pics and AI, robot sex
I don't know
pillows.
about dick pics. You can keep those to yourself. But
No.
I love like UFO stories, Bigfoot stories.
my
I don't believe any of that shit, but I love it because I think I like studying people. I like watching crazy shit that people do. Like if I think I'm the person that if I see crazy people doing crazy shit at a bar or whatever, most people want to get away from them. I want to watch. I want I want to hang out and see how this plays out.
I'm a people watcher myself.
They'll
so
go
I'll
to
watch.
stop somebody from doing
Yeah.
something crazy. I'll be like, whoa, let's see how this plays out. You know what I mean?
Me, I mean, considering I'm not the most social person, but if I'm in a situation I feel comfortable and people some crazy shit happening, I'm like the guy who throws the oil on the fire. Like, hey,
Uh-oh.
hey,
Oh, that's just the wife. That's just the wife.
you're gonna text her in the middle of the show, really? I can see your priorities here.
Well, it is my wife.
Screw that, dude. You got a show here.
Screw that, exactly. That's what
We got all like.
I think I got an empty house tonight, no children. I might just do that very thing, sir.
Gonna put on your VR? Oh no, you mean like screw your wife? That's what you're saying?
Wow, you're slow, man. We got to work on that
Sorry.
shit. Holy smokes, bro. Oh, my goodness. All right, so
She
anyway.
just text you, no children.
So
okay,
what-
time to wrap it up the show.
what would it take for you to believe in reptiles running the government? Would one of them have to demask right in front of you?
I want, you know the 80s movie that they made when there was like one black, one white guy when they
You're talking about Rowdy Piper and the one where you got to put in the sunglasses to see him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They
what-
Live. That's Rowdy Piper.
Yeah, I want the freaking
that
sunglasses.
was a great movie.
It was great. Every time I watch it, I can't stop watching
That dude's
it.
awesome. I've heard him on other podcasts. He's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny. It's like typical 80s movie.
Right? Well, I don't know. This kind of ties in, man. These
Oh,
astronomers are finding these weird radio waves coming from a nearby star. Do you think that might be... I'm thinking that it might be the reptilian people communicating. Right?
Oh my
Hey, man, they got to talk somehow, right? How do they make their master plan from the big planet? Or do you think it's from planet 10, the 10th planet,
No.
the Anunnaki?
No. I think it's at least outside the solar system.
You know that planet exists, right? That's real.
It's according to their calculations. We don't know that for sure.
Well, I don't know. There's
It's-
radio wave. I don't know. I'm pretty sold, man. Radio waves.
Mhm.
They found. I'm trying to keep a straight face.
There's no life form in there. Come on.
What?
No, this
You think we're the only ones?
No, not in the solar system. We are. In a solar, we are. That's
You
it.
sure?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They're saying underground people in Mars.
No, I believe there's going to be microbes and life stuff that to show you that there are certain life, the basic life forms can be supported with a different atmosphere and all that stuff in solar system. So they don't need to have the same combination of oxygen, nitrogen, and all that stuff. But as far as developed life form,
I don't know, man.
I don't think so.
It would explain a lot, dude.
No, it's going to be outside of solar system.
All right, well, let's take it to a different theory then.
Mm-hmm.
The simulation theory that we're all living in the Matrix.
I believe that more.
Okay, because Tesla, Tesla believes that.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah. Tesla.
He said
the guy named Tesla.
He says he's not, or Elon Musk.
Yeah,
that's what I meant. I'm
Tesla.
sorry. I'm a retard.
Tesla.
That's how tall. The other Tesla.
the guy who invented electricity.
Yeah, he was saying
light bulb.
he invented it.
Well, light bulb or whatever he invented.
I thought
It wasn't Edison. It wasn't Edison for you people.
Anyway, now you derailed me. Now I don't know what the hell I was gonna say. What was I talking about?
We're talking about dick pics.
Alien dick pics?
Yes.
Is that what it would take for you to believe? I'm a believer. Look at this hog on this thing. Damn. Daddy's packing.
What would you do if you got an alien dick pic or something?
Oops, wrong number. Actually, that would be really funny to do. We should get like a prosthetic. And just accidentally text people like, oh shit, sorry, that wasn't for you.
Sorry. Wait a minute. You get a response back. Hold on a second.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Where are you
this
going?
is turning into a Tender moment. What's going on here? Okay, so you stack all that on top of the fact that NASA got all these videotapes back from this guy, right?
Videotapes. I like how you say videotapes.
Well, yeah, they were. They were videos.
Mystery tapes found in deadbed basement.
Data reels. Okay, I thought there were.
Data reels.
There's some
8mm snuff porn.
So, anyways, this guy dies, and then his neighbor narcs him out and says, "Hey, this guy had a bunch of fucking your shit and wanted to go to the right people." So NASA comes, they get all the shit from this guy, and clearly this guy could have probably banked on this. He probably could have sold some of this stuff.
Probably.
He was
Wicked died.
Do-gooder. No good deed comes, is unpunished. You know what I'm saying? Something bad's gonna happen to that guy.
But where do you find this information? What legitimate source of news?
What? This is Motherboard Vice, motherfucker.
Oh wow, gotta be good. Gotta be real.
Hey, it's gotta be real.
Yeah.
I like Vice. You don't like Vice? I think their war correspondence is some of the most hard-hitting news out there. A lot of their shit's biased. Like I
Yes.
think towards some of the shit,
Yes.
very, very left.
Yes.
But I would say their coverage when they went in to an ISIS-controlled town, rode around with them.
Mhm.
They hung out with the Kurds. They've been in some fucking shit, man, and they bring back some of the best video of all the shit going down.
Yeah, but I kind of see that drifting towards this mainstream crap that's eventually going to destroy them.
Politically correct shit.
They're going to
Yeah.
end up the same like any other fucking show.
All right, well, that's a whole nother show.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so they get all these tapes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they destroy them. Very suspicious.
I wonder if it was like a nothing but alien dick pics.
They won't say what. Man, you're stuck on that.
We're talking about dick pics. I think
You're talking about dick pics.
No, you started it.
You want one? I'll give you one.
No, I want alien dick pic.
All right, I'll paint it green. I'll dip it in green Kool-Aid. I'll have a green dick for a week.
Do they make small paint cans
Does it have
enough
to be
small?
green? Who brought up green anyway? Why does it got to be green?
Yeah, green.
Why can't they be like really pretty,
Feathered
and shit?
Rainbow.
So yeah, they got all these videotapes back, and
Ooh, reducted.
so anyways, science. Long story short,
Uh-huh.
NASA says there wasn't anything good on there.
Probably.
But everybody like me says, fuck that. That was the alien dick pic reels.
That's what I say, dick pics.
Dick pics.
It's a footage of alien probing. They wanted to keep memento of the
You think
experience.
so if that's what it was, this guy that was his porn. He was like, I ain't giving this shit back.
Man, that's debating to freaking alien, like just freaking probing somebody's asshole. And it's probably some dude in a farm.
Do you think it's
some
POV?
400-pound dude?
You think it's POV?
Probably.
The aliens are doing 180 virtual.
You hear them just clicking. It's not even like a language. And you hear the guy go, just shoving this big probe his ass. Ooh, that's the stuff.
Oh my goodness. This guy, shit. You stack this on top, man. This is the type of stuff that all the conspiracy guys, like not even Alex Jones, like there's the guys, which actually some of it is very suspicious. Like they watch those satellite feeds all the time, and then like something will come into the frame, and then NASA will shut down the feeds on them, and then they go, "It was aliens, motherfucker! It was fucking aliens." They shut down the feed, man. It had to have been aliens. Some of them were pretty suspicious looking. There's some fucked up shit. I've seen them. Some of the lights they've had coming up on the. Hey, you know, Glenn, something. What was the fucking astronaut guy? I should know this. It's American History 101.
Yeah, what the hell?
The astronaut dude. The fucking.
You're the
first
born
guy on the moon.
Country.
First guy on the moon.
You just born.
Oh, you just fucking immigrated here. You had to pass all this shit.
I think there's.
Anyways, whatever. I'm a fucking retard, high school dropout. Who cares? So
I don't think they have it on
some
my
of the
test.
astronauts have come back and said, "I saw some fucked up shit. I saw some crazy ass shit out there." What are you gonna do, man?
I don't know. I don't believe in that portion.
You don't believe in aliens at all?
No. I believe in aliens, but I just don't.
You don't believe that we've ever been visited?
I believe we've been visited, and I think we've been visited probably back in days before.
Do you think that's why the lizard people run our country?
It's all alien.
They had to come in and save us, man. That's probably why. That's probably why Trump is here now. He's actually a lizard. He's here to save us from our own shit.
Here's the whole thing: for aliens to watch us,
make everything
us and control and go through all the stuff like that, I think the amount of life in the universe has to be so minuscule that it's really like another, like
minuscule.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the word.
That's the English word.
Okay, go fuck yourself.
Just say it's Russian.
Anyway,
I'll use the Russian word.
I use the Russian word. No.
Speaking of,
it has to be a small amount of life. So in other words, they're like, we're the only, like, the highest developed race, and we're gonna watch this pitiful peasants.
Yeah, like
and
the
develop
zoo.
them. Yeah,
the zoo theory.
I think the percentage-wise, even by our standards, like the percentage-wise, how many stars, how many universes out there, that there's very high. Like it's more like Star Trek version.
What if we're
there's
a forgotten zoo?
Huh?
What if we're just a forgotten zoo, just neglected? You know how people leave like they'll just abandon shit. Sometimes they leave the animals in the zoo. Maybe we're just a big giant zoo.
Well, I thought about it too. I think that's
and they keep forgetting to send the maintenance crew out here.
So
like weeds are overgrown. There's too many humans.
There's two possibilities. I think either we're like a zoo and they're watching us, and it's gonna be like Star Trek universe where like there's so many developed, aliens out there and races that they're just watching us for the shits and giggles. Which at the same time I would think, why would they watch us? Because they went through the same shit before. So what's so interesting about us?
Did they? Are you sure? Maybe they were maybe they didn't have all these stupid emotions that humans have, and
no.
That's what fucks up everything.
No, look, I agree. There's going to be certain races that don't have that, but in the end,
this got really serious.
There's going to be so many carbon life-based forms that are going to have the same shit.
You think?
Yeah, we're not unique to emotions. I mean, fuck that.
So, but what if they're lizard people and they just don't think like that? There's just a different way of thinking.
Even lizards have emotions.
Do you think that maybe, you know how I keep saying humans are technology's sex organs? Maybe that's the same thing for another alien race, right? And they've already gone over, and the machines take over. AI is the alien now, and they just go through the fucking universe checking shit out.
That's a possibility,
right? And they're like, well, we don't have to worry about them. They'll be a part of this eventually.
This is like the most serious.
There's stuff fucking.
This is the most serious episode we had so far. Yeah.
How's that?
Well, that's just.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and destroy all that seriousness here. That's enough on aliens. You're kind of an alien into this country.
Jesus.
Now that you're a citizen, and I got questions.
I come from Ohio. This is Ohioan accent. I come from a magical town of Cleveland.
Is UFOs big in Russia? There's got to be guys out there.
When I was back in the days, no.
They're just too worried about getting toilet paper and shit back then?
Go fuck yourself. I had plenty of toilet paper. Plenty of toilet paper.
Well, there was myths, I guess. So, you had toilet paper?
Yes.
You guys didn't have to use bear skins and stuff?
No, and I did not starve. We didn't have bears dancing on the street.
Okay, how about this? Is Russia really just one big frozen tundra?
No. No.
With polar bears on every corner?
I used to go on vacations to Black Sea, which is right across from Turkey, so it's pretty warm there.
Well, you didn't say you were. Did you wear speedos? You wore those speedos?
Absolutely. I fucking wore speedos when I first came to U.S.
You guys wore those tight.
I wore that and nothing else. I was on an airplane
people
and
look at us like we're gross because we wear the shorts. But
dude, let me tell you a story. When I was in college over there, we had an Olympic-sized pool in our in a college campus. So we had, you got your physical, I don't know what they call it, physical exercises class or whatever.
PE class, yeah.
PE class, yeah. One of them was, swimming in a pool, which I did pretty bad because I don't swim very well. Because I did wrestling when I was a kid, so I'm very compact,
Yeah, most of you guys are.
Yeah. So, my coach even was like, look at me, I was the shortest guy in class.
You're like a lead weight.
They're like, did you do wrestling? I was like, yeah, judo and all that stuff. He was like, okay, just use your arms. I can see you're strong. And I would swim like my legs would be underwater. I'm like swimming at 20 degree.
You still swim like that?
You kind of, dude. I'm bad. I'm getting better because of the boat. I'm trying to make sure.
Well, better in saltwater. You're way more buoyant.
Yeah. But I have to get used to it. Like, I did notice if I can breathe with a mask on, like the snorkeling mask, I do very well. I float. But if I can't, like, I feel like I'm drowning, and like, I'm like this.
So you got a phobia?
No, not phobia, but anyway. So, what was I saying? What were we talking about?
You were going on about swimming.
We had
this went from aliens in Russia to swimming.
We had guests. We had guests from Germany, okay? And of course, we all, like, being Russians, we're like, fucking Nazi Germany, this fuckers. Okay, so we're in a pool. They're like, okay, you cannot even swim on that side of the pool because we got tourists checking out it was a microelectronics college, like teaching you to be a microelectronics engineer or whatever. Mm-hmm. So there's like 5 German guys. They're all wearing like shorts like this all the way to the knees, and we're like laughing at them. We're like standing in a pool going, oh, look at those fuckers.
Meanwhile, you're wearing the nut.
We're wearing speedos.
Your testicles are half up your asshole.
But we're like, we're in the water. You're supposed to be like water dynamic or whatever you call it. And they're jumping from diving boards. We have two levels of dive boards.
I think the word would be hydrodynamic. Is that it?
Hydrodynamic. Yeah, well, technical.
I'm gonna drag him into one of these days.
But anyway, so we're laughing at them, and that's kind of funny to me because I come here and everybody laughing about speedos. So I'm like, yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
All right. Well, anyways, I started this question because one, I have questions, and two, I saw this. It's a tripsavvy.com false myths about Russia, and I'm like, yeah, who's saying they're false? I don't know. I always thought it was cold in Russia. That was the first question I asked you. Is it a frozen tundra? And you said no. So
I actually lived in a tundra. I lived in Siberia, which is Arctic Circle, in a northern town all the way by the water.
How cliche is that?
Yeah.
What'd you guys do?
We left for 3 months.
Up there?
They left for 3 months
Were you in a gulag? Don't you guys have like mandatory gulag time or something?
No, that's summer camp. That's what we call it.
You guys have to take time out from the toilet paper lines and
no toilet paper lines.
So where did that myth come from? The toilet paper lines.
I blame, by the way, what's his name? That show was it Hudson on River or something like that. That show that came out.
As a kid, I always assumed that you guys just didn't have toilet paper. You had to use like sandpaper or something. That's why you guys were always so stoic and angry.
No. Yeah, but what grid toilet paper? What grid paper?
Well, you don't want to get too crazy. I mean, a 220 will probably still take the shit off you without ripping too much out, right?
There you go. That's why we have such smooth assholes.
If you get the really soft stuff like the 600 or even a 1200. I mean,
1200 is for Americans. 1200 is for Americans.
Russians, they're really tough, muscle-bound guys, stoic guys with the softest assholes.
Yes.
Sanded to a soft.
Hairless.
Okay, what the next myth, supposedly. Russia is dangerous.
How is it dangerous?
I heard the whole thing's ran by the mafia.
There's no such thing as Russian mafia.
That's exactly what I would expect somebody from the Russian mafia to say.
All right, no such thing as Russian mafia.
I think Mac is part of the Russian mafia for sure.
No such thing. How would you?
What do you mean no such thing? You think there's no organized crime?
Absolutely not. It's American invention.
I bet your family's all up in some shit. Is that why you're in this country?
What are you talking
That's
about?
why you came over here to hide from the mafia. You're a rat or something, aren't you? You're in a relocation program. That's why Snowden's over there and you're over here. Oh, as you're drinking tequila, Russians are alcoholics. Is that a myth? Because so far you are really living up to the stereotype.
That's actually the truth.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, this article here says Russians love alcohol in general and vodka especially, but most of them are not alcoholics. Okay. Russians drink a lot, but because of this, they have a very high alcohol tolerance.
Thank you.
This is some bro science right here. This is not a scientist saying this. This is some jerk for Trip Savvy. The fuck?
Trip Savvy.
That's the biggest bunch of bullshit I've ever heard in my life.
Let me explain to you.
Yes, alcohol is present at almost every occasion in Russia, just like here.
Yeah.
But this is a matter of custom and tradition.
It's a custom. It's a custom. Just to tell the truth, when you have any kind of you invite guests, it's a big thing about it. You're inviting guests and you have biggest spread for them and everything else. And the first thing you're gonna have there is vodka, hardcore alcohol, and people automatically assume
kids are doing shots.
No, and actually, what's happening right now in Russia? Beer industry is not regulated, so you can go there as a 12-year-old and drink fucking beer.
That's what I'm saying. Kids are doing shots.
Not shots,
partying.
Beer.
You're doing beer pong.
Beer.
You guys got polar bear rugs that you wrapped up. You guys have instead of toga parties, it's polar bear rug parties.
Have you ever laid down on a on a bear rug?
No, I'm not Russian.
It's freaking comfortable.
Well, that and I'm from
Have you ever
Florida.
wore an underwear made out of a polar bear.
You probably have. I bet you that's how you guys get around up there.
It's like your balls are cradled in the most beautiful.
And well, they better be, because with your asshole as soft as it is from all
I
that
know.
sandpaper,
Yeah.
that's going to make a big difference
Yeah,
for you.
it's fucking awesome.
All right. Russians hate Americans.
No, not true.
I don't know, man.
Not true.
You have a lot of disdain for a lot of Americans. I hear it all the time.
No, I would not. Never. What are you talking about?
Russians actually love American trends. You guys do. Why is it, though, that nobody's funny from Russia?
You don't like Yakov Smirnoff?
No.
God bless you. God bless you. Because first
Where
day,
are the
because,
big Russian comedians?
because first day I was freaking an American and like, oh, Yakov Smirnoff, listen to him. He's a Russian comedian. He's
Yeah, it
talking
was
about,
the one thing they could talk to you
and
about.
he's talking about like how bad like Russia is, like all toilet paper, and I'm sitting going, this is.
Is that why you blame him?
This is Russian comedian? Like really? No, a lot of Russian comedy.
Is that where that myth came from, you think?
Yeah, Russian comedy is very political, and political jokes in the United States you would not understand them.
Oh, we're too stupid. See, I see the hatred
about
boiling right out here.
It's
right
about
here.
Russian politics, motherfucker. Russian politics.
So that's all their jokes are about politics?
Pretty much a
That's
lot
how
of it.
boring of a fucking country. Jeez. All politics? No dick jokes? There's no Russian dick jokes?
No, it's American invention.
Okay.
It's
all
an
right,
American
we'll
invention.
make one. How do you say dick in Russian?
Dick? I don't know.
Really?
There's no such thing.
You guys don't have dicks?
We don't have dicks.
That's why you guys are so mad.
We don't have
That's
any
why you
dicks.
hate everybody. You're jealous of our dicks.
All right. It's actually here we go. I will say it. It's hui.
Hooey?
Hui.
Is that kind of like slang? Is that like you call it a hoo-ha?
It's not something that you're going to tell your doctor like, hey, there's a problem with my
hooey?
penis. No, it's going to be, you're not going to tell doctor, hey, I have problems with my dick. You're not going
Well,
to say
all right,
that.
what's the word for penis in Russian? There's got to be one.
Oh, God, I don't remember anymore.
Are you fucking kidding me?
How often do I speak in Russian?
You were born there.
I don't speak fucking about my dick to anybody.
Why not?
Am I going to talk to my mother? Hey,
See,
have you seen this dick?
That's the trend we got to break. We got to teach Russia how to be funny.
Oh, God.
Dick jokes
Oh
should
my
be
God.
You could go to pretty much any other country in the world, and they're gonna have even it's just like alien clicks. Like, oh, you go to Africa.
No.
Cock, cock, cock.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Oh, what's this one? All right,
It's
number
not,
5.
It's Nazdarovia. You actually...
Nazdorova. What? Say that again. Nazdorova.
It's 2 words. One is na, one is zdorovia. Zdorovia is health.
Zdorovia.
Actually, Polish people, it's the same thing.
Can you
It's
explain why the Z is in front of the D?
Zdorovia.
Okay.
Why would not be?
Different. Why would it not be? Would be the American way to say that, my Russian friend.
Oh, my God, dude. Seriously? Seriously?
So when raising a glass with a group of Russian people, do not say.
Thank you.
Do not
Thank
say
you.
Nazdorova.
It's Polish expression, actually.
This is not a toast. It's something Russian people say when people thank them for a nice meal. Do you guys fart at meals? Some countries that's like a fart.
No.
What about burps? Or is belching acceptable?
If you want to make a toast in Russia, stick it za vas, to you.
Stick with the 3 bucks of us.
Za vas. It's to you, basically. It means...
Very acceptable, it says.
you know what the funny thing is?
Is that kind of like the proper way of saying things,
No,
but nobody talks like that?
It might have changed because the first time I heard somebody saying it was my mother. It was like my birthday. We had
It's
alcohol.
like the old
and
school way of doing shit.
to you. But the funny thing is, no. I mean, when I was there, I think it was Nazdarovia. But the Polish people use it mostly.
All right.
It's the same pronunciation.
All right, we're down to number 6 here.
Oh, Jesus.
It's impossible and difficult or expensive to travel to Russia.
Well, that's nothing to do with Russia. That's going to be just buy a freaking air ticket.
Are you sure it's not Putin like
No.
jacking up the prices
No,
for the
it's
mafia?
United Airlines. Blame them for this
In
shindig.
Russia, United Airlines lands on you. I got to work that one out. That wasn't funny at all. I'm sorry. All right. Russians are racist. Now, I know that's true. For sure, you guys are some of the most racist.
Really? Really?
You think? I don't know. It's hard to read Russians, man. You're so stoic. You don't laugh at anything because you.
No. One thing I can tell, there's people can get confused with the Russians. We don't smile as much as Americans.
Yeah, no shit, because you're angry.
No, it's not that. It's over there in Russia actually, and Russians. I actually even read articles about it. in America, that's one thing I can tell you. It's the whole retail business built the same way. You say, how are you? And people are like, hi, I'm doing fine.
Oh.
In Russia, you don't do that. You really mean it. No.
The next one down, Russians are gloomy.
No, you actually mean it when you're smiling. You don't just put a fake front. That's American thing.
Really?
It took me a while to learn that. I do it because I'm in retail, so it took me like.
I remember that. I would walk by, and you would have you could just see how over it you were with some of those people, man.
Yeah.
You're just.
But it took me years, and I learned that. The funny thing is, we had another Russian guy working, and the same. He would be like maybe a year in America, and my manager would talk to him, and he's like, his face doesn't change. And he will look at him and go,
I kill you.
He'll be like, you understand that? He's like, yeah. I told them to my mother. I would be talking to her, and she pisses me off. She's standing, look at me. I'm like, is that okay? Yes, no, in Russian, English, I don't care. Tell me. She's like, well, you want me to shake my head every time? Yes.
Acknowledge the fact that you understand the words coming out of my mouth.
And I would get pissed off, and I forgot. That's how it is in Russia. You just automatically assume you understand what I'm saying, and you don't smile unless you fucking mean it.
It says here, if you take a look at Russian people on the streets, in the metro or in the stores, you may well think that they never smile like I once did. The truth is, however, that Russians are warm, friendly, and extremely funny.
Just in public. Just not in public.
Extremely funny.
Not in public.
You know what? I'm really starting to doubt the validity of this.
No, not in public. You're saying I'm not funny?
You're like, you've been here a long time, so you've acclimated.
Yeah, but I use American humor. I use American humor, that's why.
I'm not seeing any Russian humor.
Not in public.
So what you're saying is there's no comedy clubs in Russia?
They are, but the comedy is very smart. It's very political. Very
again with your racism towards Americans.
I'm just telling you, there's no fart. There's really not many fart jokes.
We don't understand your silly humor over there from Russia about the vodka and beer.
So that's how we talk with it right now.
No, that's us. Americans, we're just too stupid to understand your witty wit.
Well, yeah.
Stop it. Just stop. Racist and gloomy. Okay, so those are all myths. So far, alcoholism was the only thing that's true out of this, huh?
Yeah.
Now, this one I know is true. All Russians are spies. For sure. All Russians are spies, and all Russians are communists. Huh? I knew it. Hey, you know what, though? While we're on the subject of spies, how about a few years back, that redhead chick? Meow. You don't remember her?
Yeah. She got a medal and everything.
She got him because she was a spy.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of Americans too. So there you go.
Is that why you were sent here? To mess
Yeah.
with
I infiltrated the system.
Process?
I infiltrated the system. I joined the U.S. Army. Everything. I infiltrated the freaking system.
Infiltrating and ruining our electoral process.
Absolutely. I was hacking those voting machines.
Okay. Well, we'll go real quick here to this one and see if there's anything really good, and then we'll close this thing out. This has been going on almost too long. We're going to have to do a thing here, though. I'm going to make a game where it's going to be, are you smarter than a Russian? It'll be American history and shit.
Oh, Jesus. I did not prepare for this at all.
Dude, you're good. You're usually no more.
I don't know.
No, that's no good.
Oh, good God.
Oh, this is... Oh, okay, I thought
I see donut. What the fuck? I see some cheek spreading. What the hell?
Cheeks? Whoa, that's volleyball, buddy.
Wardrobe fails.
Hey, if there's ever a sport to go
awesome.
watch, it's women's beach volleyball.
Oh, man. Yes.
Dude, I'm about to shit can this article here. That's just running way too slow. All right, fuck this article.
Yeah, fuck this article. All right, we're done.
I think my whole computer here is fucking up.
The Windows XP just crashing.
It's not XP. This is Windows 8.
Windows ME.
All right, so pretty much what I've gleaned here is that humorless alcoholic Russians are in cahoots with lizard aliens.
Oh my God!
That have infiltrated our government and gave us Trump.
And it's all controlled.
Is that safe to assume? That's true,
It's
right?
all controlled by Putin. Putin.
He might be a lizard. He's kind of lizardish looking.
No, I don't know. I think
he's kind of got those dead eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Dead eye.
Fucking just like a snake.
Don't be jealous of my Putin.
Hey, you know what I am jealous of is some of the ridiculous shit that they've done. Like the time
Putin
when
on
he goes diving underwater. This was a few years ago. He goes on some dive and comes up. He's like, "Look, I found some ancient artifacts. Look at me."
But look at this way. Do you think Trump can pull that off?
Maybe he's got the money. He could set that up too.
He just dives in.
He just doesn't. He understands humor and good shit.
He's too busy on Twitter. Are you fucking kidding me?
Which is hilarious, by the way.
If
anything comes out of this train wreck is just fucking funny ass shit.
He's the thinnest skinned fucking person, period, that I know.
That whole era of person, because that is an era wrapped up right there.
Oh my God.
He's like the last of it. That's all going away. You'll never see this again. You should probably revel in it while you can. Soak it in. Like, yeah, this is like an old way of doing things, and it's all dying out. All those people holding back.
Those people are breeding and they're training the kids the same way.
I don't know, man. That or the aliens are finally going to be like, you know what? We tried, man. We tried. We sent in Putin with all the alien stuff, and it didn't work. We're just going to have to kill off all you with the super virus.
Super virus. Okay.
Well, I mean, if you look at it, man, like that's probably the way it's going to go. I got a plan for it, though.
What?
We
bunker?
We go out. We take over Egmont, right? We load up your boat with all the supplies we need to outlast this thing, right?
That island is going to be underwater.
Yeah. We only need a year.
Yeah, just a year.
A year is going to kill off everybody.
Because that's how aliens work. 1 year. We're going to give them 1 year.
Here's the thing.
And then it's going to be clear.
The smart people are going to make it through, right? And all the fucking dummies are going to be like, hey, who turned off the electricity? Why isn't there anything on the shelves in the supermarket? I don't understand. Dead. And then we come out, we coast clear, and then you can do whatever you want. You can pick whatever house you want.
We got to do the survival podcast or something episode, but I want to dive in deeper on this shit.
Oh, he's gonna dive in deep.
I don't know. I'm thinking probably we have better luck just going inland from freaking Florida Peninsula.
What? You gotta stay by the water, bro. The
Salt
fishing
water?
is way too good here.
Salt water?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you just go south by where the river is. Go to Manatee River. Boom. Got fresh water up in the river.
Yeah, the
You're
issue
near
is,
the ocean.
The issue is going to be too many people with the same idea.
No, most of those people will be dead.
And as people that survive are all going to be by the same fucking river, and that's when the shit's going to happen.
So
like
few, they're going to be happy.
It's going to be like
you.
The Walking Dead. It's going to be fucking.
You take everything so serious. You gotta let your hair down,
just
Rapunzel.
Saying, just saying. I'm planning for that.
Open your asshole
I'm
up
planning.
and let some sunshine
I'm
in.
planning
Good
for that.
Lord.
Jesus.
All right. You want to end this thing? You got anything you want to add to this?
No, you got.
Oh, hey, we do this Sunday. Are we doing that this Sunday? TFC server?
Oh yes. We're doing the reunion game, TFC. It's you can check us out on www.calicops.com.
You gotta drop the dubs, dude.
No, I want to make sure. It's 3 W's, by the way.
CaliHunted.com. If you say dubs again, we're gonna have to get a
That's not
taser.
Cali Hunted, it's Cali Cops.
Cali Cops, whatever. Suck it.
That's a big thing. And it's
the name of the server is Cali Hunted.
Yeah, a Facebook group is Cali Cops. If you look us up, you can join. Prove it usually within seconds. IP addresses all posted there. And it's going to be TFC, Team Fortress Classic. It's
fun. You nade people around. You blow up shit. You get it's a fun game. If you haven't played it before, come check it out. If you have played it before, definitely come check it out because you're going to have a blast. Let's see. Go to daamngoodshow.com. Mm-hmm. And you can get all the information that you need there. You can also, if you want to, if you don't want to watch this on YouTube, you can carry our sweet voices around. Every one of these podcasts is an audio form on Google Play, Stitcher, and iTunes. And while you're there, give us a like and a subscribe. Tell your friends. Say, hey, what's up? These guys talk about dumb shit, but, Jay's fucking a beautiful man, and the Russian dude has his moments. So,
big dick, though. Big dick.
It's like
big
a Pepsi can, but a
Yeah.
smashed one. It's
Yeah.
it's all broken and
Diameter, that's all that matters.
So
The girth, not the length. Did you want to talk about hashtag?
What hashtag you want to talk about, buddy? It's usually something you just add to your shit. But
Yeah, well, if you guys want to spread the word, or if you have any questions, by the way, or
hashtag broken Russian dick.
Yeah, well, no, don't do that one.
That's too long.
That already exists. I used it on my other side.
Broke Russian ass.
That too. Anyway, hashtag damn good show, and that's damn with 2 A's. So damn good show.
Damn good show.
Please spread the word, and if you have any questions for us, again, put it in the comments. So you can always email to us.
Man, you gotta cut the fat, bro.
Damn good show network
Make it pop.
at
Then
gmail.com.
Go.
Jesus. Subscribe and like us and all that good jazz.
Subscribe and like us. daamngoodshow.com, and we will see you guys in the next one.
All right.
Peace and chicken grease. That's
See ya.
old school. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000.
You should have paused a bit. Jesus.
always dicks and butts with you, man. Is there something I need to know? Shit, dude.
Everybody got a dick and butt.
You know what? I gotta agree with that. Everybody's got a dick and a butt. So everybody. Well, no, that's totally fucking wrong.